Yes, sir. Hey, shout out to we got some new members. Shout out to Ram X29. Well, look like he re-signed up. And shout out to Mr. Amir Brown. Great to see you, brothers, man. Let's get it cracking, man. Let's get it cracking. It's gonna be a good show. Shout out to Gareth McLaughlin. Great to see you. Ram X, great to see you. All you men in here, man. Who else we got? We got Jeff. We got Jay. We got a lot of guys in here. Guys, get a live stream a thumbs up. Let's get cooking. You know? Shout out to Mr. Yeah, you guys gotta be patient, man. You guys waiting on a good show. Hey, become a member while you guys are waiting. Support the stream. Shout out to Mr. G Money. Listen, man, this is gonna be real eye-opening because a lot of dudes don't understand. Yeah, dudes don't understand, man. And if you want to become a member, so you can comment and call the show and do all this other stuff, and I answer your questions, go ahead, become an Apex Predator member. It's linked up top, pinned up top. If not, sit back and enjoy the stream. This is looking interesting. Shout out to Desan Pravado. Shout out to brother Jeff for contributing 25 shekels. Hey man, Jeff, he's been he's been a supporter. He's been really coming through. He's been really, putting up numbers. See, I like when guys actually show me as opposed to saying, yeah, we love you. I like when guys do that. Because that means you actually appreciate my work and it keeps me motivated to continue to produce content over and over again. To come up with new things. Shout out to Mr. John Ham. He's always contributing to the Fiji Fund. We're gonna cook. We're going to get into this. We're going to eat. Yes, we are. We're going to go in. Why, excuse me, why are today's women single, alone, and broke? Why are today's women single, broke, and alone? This is fact. Because a lot of guys don't really shout to Brother Jeff for dropping in some more shekels. Look at that, Jeff. Hey, matter of fact, Jeff, you've been here for so long. Get you a moderator wrench, man. Jeff has been contributing. He's been a long time. I see you, John Ham. Your wrench gonna come soon. Great to see you, Jeff. Make you guys become an Apex Predator member as well. I was thinking, and just observing and everything, and seeing how women operate. Guys, women get satisfaction off being in a relationship. You understand that? Women are relationship driven. If they don't have a boyfriend or if they're not married, they don't feel complete. This is why most of them are alone. They're literally alone. Broken, getting ran through. You got women, guys, who would try to force you to be in a relationship with them. Guys, I've been in so many situations where I'm hanging out with a girl, and tell me if y'all haven't been there. Everything is going good, you think, and then she tried to switch it up on you. And she tried to be like, she just tried to just switch it up. Like, women are so thirsty for relationships, my brothers. Here's what they'll do. Here's one of the games they'll play. You guys everything be going good. Y'all be hanging out. And I noticed around a third, maybe fourth time you guys are supposed to hang out. What'll happen is these women be like, so where do you see this going? Or they'll try to call you and talk to you on the phone for 25, 30, 45 minutes. And it's like, yo, I got stuff to do. I had a woman tell me a while back, so you're not much of a talker, are you? We had hooked up, we had hung out for like 3 times, and then she gave me a call talking about I'm driving. I remember she's like, I'm driving to Michigan. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. And she like, yeah. It's just like women are so lonely, but it's by their own doing because they don't have any game. They don't know what it means. They don't know how to keep a man interested in them. This is why so many women are alone and single. We'll get to the broke part in a little bit. Like, guys, if you really sit down and look at things, look at society, look how women operate. They have no charisma. They don't even have a majority of them don't have a personality, and they wonder why. Men don't want a relationship. Well, men want a relationship with someone who's fun. I told women this before, and I tell my main chick this on occasion. I say, listen, you want a relationship. You want to be with me ultimately. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to do things that's going to keep my that's going to keep my commitment. That's going to keep you being able to come around me more and more. And a lot of women, they don't have that sort of thought process. Most women, guys, what they do, they give you sex and they show up and they sit there like, and you're like, okay. And then they get mad when you like, it's like, what do you want me to do? Thank you, Mr. Robert A. Haven't you guys seen it? I mean, haven't you guys experienced that? You hanging out with a woman, you guys have sex. And then after that, like, you're like, oh, I had a good time. You know, then they start looking at you kind of mad. It's like, what you mean? Like, they just know, like, oh, like they expecting some sort of payment. We're going to have some guys call the show in a little bit because we haven't opened up the phone lines in a while. You guys gotta realize most women, they're just attention junkies. This is fact. What most of them want is a guy who's just going to give them attention. Call the show 630-618-7110. We ain't opened the phone lines in a while. Just straight up attention junkies, just walking around, stringing dudes along, lonely, miserable. That's why, guys, you have to really be conscious of how you give your attention or who you give your attention to, especially women. Because women do not mind wasting it because they're already lonely. Shout out to How to Do. Call the show 630-618-7110. I'm talking about lonely, broken, miserable. So many women, and here's why most women are single. Here's a big reason. I'm gonna be honest. This 80-20 rule. Now, if you don't know what the 80-20 rule, I'll break it down and explain to you. What the 80-20 rule is, the 80-20 rule is basically a woman wanting the top 20% man. That's just it. They want the top 20% of guys. And if they can't get those top 20% of guys, they get angry, upset. They're like, oh, well, why doesn't that tall, attractive guy want to actually commit and be with me? Because you don't know how to entertain a guy. Like, this is why women say, I want a guy who wants to take me on an adventure. It's because they're not adventurous. They're not fun. Guys, me personally, guys, and I've been around so many women, y'all got to realize, man, I've been around countless women of all backgrounds, all ethnicities, low, middle, upper class. I'll be honest, women are boring. Now, I'm not saying you should dislike them, but overall, they're boring. They don't have any, they don't necessarily make plans. Guys, the vast majority of women, what they do, they just get off work, go home, and they if they can't get the guy that they want, they just string a whole bunch of other guys along. They get on social media, they get on Instagram, and they string more guys along. String guys along, string them along, and just play games. They just cause drama. That's what a woman's life mostly is about. They want the top tier guys, but the top tier guys, if you're in the top 20% of them as a man, why on earth would you want to even commit? Hey, even in the top 30%. And this is why most women are frustrated and mad right now. This is why they're lonely and single, because those top 20 to 30% of guys, they can just run through any woman for that matter. I'll say this. I want to say top 20%. You can just be in the top 50% of men on the planet or in your country. If you're in the top 50%, I could say even top 60%. You pretty much have, for the most part, the pick of the litter. Now, you might not get every woman you want, but let's be honest, you will get a lot of women. John Hess said a lot of women are followers, no direction of their own. Yeah. So instead of women following men, what they want to do is buck. I got my job, I got my degree. It's like, well, what do you bring into my life? Just a lot of broken women. Guys, you got like, man, these women are broken. We'll get to the broke part financially in a little bit. Hurting inside, crushed. Because they want a guy to fulfill them. Guys, women are hurting. They want a guy who's going to give them a life, who's going to love on them. This is why I love being a man. I'm glad I'm not a female. Because I can actually love myself. It doesn't matter how much money a woman makes. It doesn't matter how many degrees she gets. She can get a degree from every university on this planet. Guess what? That's still not going to fulfill her. You know what's going to fulfill her? A relationship with a quality man. And that's what most women can't get. They want a guy to come save them. Shout out to John Hamm. They want a guy who's gonna love them for them, without them having to even improve. And you're like, why on earth should I put in all this work? I'm grinding every day. I got a lot of stuff going on for myself. And then I should stop what I'm doing just to be in a relationship with you? Little old you? And you start to think, is this actually worth it? Protect, provide, give, sacrifice, deal with the in-laws. Me personally, I've never been with a woman in a relationship where the in-laws like genuinely like me. You can feel the animosity from the in-laws. You can just feel it. Women are ruthless creatures. This is why if you actually meet a woman who is like all about you, who's selfless, guys, let me tell y'all something, man. A lot of y'all gonna be left out. A lot of y'all gonna get left out, man. You know how I know? Because the vast majority of women that you come into contact with, the vast majority of women on this planet don't care about your happiness, don't want to see you fulfilled. Matter of fact, they don't even like having sex with you. Will you get a tattoo? Huh? Yeah. The vast majority of women don't like having sex with you. They just do it because they're like, okay, hopefully I can get a relationship out of it. I told y'all on the main channel. Why you think when you have sex with women like 3-4 times that she just ghosts you? Or you have sex with her 3 times and then y'all supposed to hang out 4 times. She say, so where do you see this going? What are you looking for? You're like, what you mean? And then if you don't give them the right answer, like basically I want to be your pack. If woman says, so what are you looking for? If you don't tell them, I want a committed long-term relationship where I sacrifice and I make you happy. If you don't say something like that, what she gonna do is, guess what? Pull the sex away. She gonna take her wet box and she gonna take it to some other dudes. And she gonna do it to some other dude. And if he don't give her the answer that she wants, she'll take her box to another dude. And she'll take her wet box to another dude. This is the woman, guys. This is what they do. Take their box to the next dude and the next dude and the next dude. If they don't get the answer that they want, or if they're not, like, guys, if women don't get the amount of phone calls, let me say this. If you don't call or text a woman a certain amount that she likes, she will ghost you. She will feel like, oh man, I'm on work. This guy doesn't want me. Even though you're out there grinding and working, that's how delusional the average female is. Shout out to Mr. Adrian. Like, this is facts. Like, if you don't call, guys, if you, like, let's say you out there working, let's be honest, we got stuff to do as men, we out there hunting. If women are so boring, they just sit there on their phone and they're like, well, I'm not getting any attention, so I'm gonna move on and deal with another guy. And you out there working, you just making moves, you working out. Guys, let me say something, man. The vast majority of women, they don't even work out. You understand? They don't go to the gym. They just sit around and wait for a guy to just give them attention. That's why they're so lonely. That's why, guys, I'm thankful for being born a male. I'm happy, I'm grateful. Because I'm not a lonely creature. Matter of fact, us men love solitude. We love it. Feels good. Shout out to Mr. Blackjack Kabuto. Is sex really the only thing they have to offer? Yes, let's be honest. Yes. Yes. KC can even acknowledge that. KC been going for a while. She finally came back to the stream. Let's be honest. If it wasn't for sex, most men would not even talk to women. I wouldn't. Now, if she's trying to put me onto some money and she got some bread, she's trying to put me onto a new business opportunity, that's a different story. But the chance of a woman doing that is extremely rare because she's looking for you to already build whatever you build. And she ain't trying to help you get no money. As we heard that phrase before, her money is her money and your money is her and is ours. It's you and hers. So let's just be honest. See, we're gonna dig down to the nitty-gritty, man. Let me take my AirPods out. We go. It's time to eat. It's time to eat, man, because this is sick. I don't think I speak to women at all. If it was, let's be honest. If it wasn't for women, I could say this. If Casey wasn't a female in here, you guys wouldn't speak to her like that. Well, majority of you guys don't. Let's be honest. And women know this too. This is why I laugh when they say, "Well, is that the only thing you're looking for is sex? Like, do you just want me? Did you just want me for sex?" Yes. What you think? No, I want to talk to you and talk about a blueprint and how to build a business. Like that's why I laugh. Like when women say, "So is that all you want me for is sex? Is this just a hookup?" You're like, and you try to think of something like, no, it ain't a hookup. I like, and they know deep down that you just want to have sex. But it's just like you gotta like when women like has asked me that before. And here's what women do, guys. This is the game women play. They'll have sex with you, and I'm telling you, most guys, y'all can concur with this. 3 times at most, and then that 4th time, when you guys supposed to hang out or something, what'll happen is, and everybody just monitor this and remember this, come back to this, if you haven't experienced this. By that 4th time, sometimes the 3rd time, by that 4th time, it's like she's fronting you to work. She's giving you the drugs that you want. She's giving you that hit. Shout out to Jamil the King. She'll have sex with you about 3 times. For a lot of women, it's 2 times, but 3 times at the most. But that 4th time, she gonna start to want payment. She gonna say, "Okay, so where do you see this going?" So, is it all you want me for is sex? It's just a hookup. And then you're mad, you like, man, that sex was good the first 3 times. And that's how women try to hook you. And you're like, nah, baby. I had a female catch me up a while back. I mean, just gave some good head. I mean, she used to clean me. Clean my pipe. I used to grab her by the hair and just, I mean, clean my pipe. She did that like 3 times. And here's the thing. Here's how women do. In your mind, you think that, oh, this is going to be a consistent girl that's going to come through. Then she'll pull back. And you like, what's going on? You kind of confused. And you look like we had sex 3 times and the 4th time? Like, that don't make no. What she's trying to do is she's trying to say, dude, I need some sort of payment for this. I need some sort of payment for my wet box. That's why I told y'all, man, women don't really enjoy sex like you think they do. They don't enjoy sex like that. I said this over and over again, and I'll stick to it. Because if women enjoy sex, wouldn't they be having sex all the time with their husband? When women in long-term relationships be having sex all the time with their boyfriend, why do women make dudes sleep on the couch? Let's be honest. Sex is a woman's biggest thing that she has to offer. This is why I tell you guys, you gotta have a blueprint. You have to always have an abundance mindset. Because I had a woman try to catch me up. I mean, this girl, he's giving me bomb top 3 times, and by that 4th time, I never forget. She was like, "Yeah, we can hang out, but I don't want to have sex." And she knew I enjoyed that top. She knew what she was topping me off. And I'm sitting there like, I'll never forget. I was looking at the text message. I'm like, and I'm looking like, what did I say? And it's like a trip. And it's you in your mind, you think like, okay, well, I guess I can go along with her plan. I guess she can come over when we gotta have sex. And you sitting there basically being castrated with a heart on, and you sitting there like, and you just, and then when she come over, she's like, hey, and you sitting on the couch by her, and you like, I've been there. I took that route too. A girl said, oh, we had sex like 3 times, and she was like, yeah, but I'm not in the mood to have sex next time when I come over. And I said, all right, we can just hang out, thinking that like, oh, she gonna change her mind. I thought she would change her mind. So she's sitting next to me and everything. I'm just like, and when she get here, you know, I'm just looking at her like, and I'm looking at TV, and then it's like she was sitting next to me on the couch, and I'm like, and she like, is everything okay? No, man, everything I'm okay. What you mean? Talking about, is everything okay? Do you have something on your mind? You like, what you mean? You gave me good top 3 times. You want to come over 4th time and tell them, we ain't having sex now. We ain't having sex. I want to hold off. I don't feel like it now. So, and you looking like, so you sitting there, I'm sitting there watching TV, chilling like, all right, man. And she's like, well, things are kind of awkward. I guess I'm going to go. Yes, things are awkward because you plan me. This is what these women got to do, man. They lonely, boring creatures. Hey, shout out to Mr. Hassan Powers. He's a new Apex Predator member. Guys, if you want to become an Apex Predator member, get the perks. Click the link up that's pinned up there. Become a member. If not, enjoy the show. Like, lonely, man. Just think of this. Women are such lonely creatures. They just run, and guys, if you want to be a Patreon member, we got a lot of exclusive content. There's the Patreon link. That's what most women do. Guys, let me say this, man. In order for a woman to get a boyfriend, you know what she has to do? She just has to, her go-to is to withhold sex. And I talked about when it came to Russell Wilson and Sierra. How did Sierra get Russell Wilson? They went on live national television, and she was like, yeah, we're waiting on sex. This is how women get boyfriends and husbands. This is how they do it. This is why alpha males, I did a video like a while back, alpha males are always usually single. Shout out to Mr. Hassan. Guys, give him a congratulations. Make sure y'all stay members and stop unbecoming members with that first of the month hit. Because y'all want to pay that $10. Stop playing. Stay member support. Don't be in this wishy-washy in and out, all this other stuff. If you're going to stay a member, stay a member. Let's continue. This is why Sierra didn't make Future wait. Sierra made Russell Wilson wait. They went on national television. He was like, "Oh yeah, we gonna work on our faith in the Lord and God and all the stuff like that." Reading off scriptures and stuff. Man, get out of here with that. Yeah, we gonna work on our relationship and God come first. I'm a God. We gonna make sure our marriage is God is put first. No, that's not a situation I want to be in. Guys, if any woman try to say they God fearing or they try to put God first, do not get in a relationship with them. I'm telling you, because they're lying. They slept around, they did everything they want to do, and when it came to trying to find a good simp, now she want to say, oh, I'm God fearing. Guys, you got to realize, man, these women, they are extremely manipulative. Guys, get a live stream and like. Call the show, 630-618-7110. Every woman is trying to catch us a simp. Every woman is trying to catch a simp. Get a live stream and thumbs up, everybody that says watching. He says, they all talk, man, don't let the looks take control of you, how you feel about them. Like women, they just play a lot of silly man games. That's why like a lot of dudes are frustrated, like, man, why can't women just be direct? Because in order for them to be direct, that means they got to give you control. And they got to submit. Guys, man, let me say this. You know how many women don't have a car and don't have their own place? You understand that? You know how many women like are tired of living with roommates? Shout out to Mr. Brown 1975. Bridge Mob, great to see you, brother. Salute to the chat. There's an abundance of women. When I'm trying to get you guys to understand, this is not a live stream to bash women. What it is a wake-up call. I got to do these wake-up calls every 3 to 4 months. Because a lot of y'all like, well, yeah, there's teaching us how to attract women and talk to women. Yeah, you still got to know the game, though. You still got to know your value. Because if I don't tell you these things, you're going to slip. You're going to start saying, oh, man, this girl, she's so valuable. These chicks ain't valuable without you, man. No woman, my mother isn't valuable without her husband. I say that live. My dad his wife is not valuable, ex-wife, is not valuable without her. My daughters won't be, I should say, as valuable without the guy that they're going to get with. My main chick is not as valuable being single as she would be with me. This is just facts. From blood, family members, all the way to my main chick, to the chick you talking to the chick next door. No woman is not as, everyone has some sort of value. But in order, she knows that if she wants to have maximum value in this society, on this planet, she has to get with a guy and be in a relationship. No two ways about it. This is why they always seeking relationships. Like us men, listen, I'm trying to go out here and grind. I'm trying to get some money. I'm trying to, work out. I'm trying to move. These chicks, oh, let's be in a relationship. Like, dude, man, get off me. Y'all know how, like, you walk in somebody's house and then, like, you see a dog come up to you and start, like, jumping on your leg. Like, man, get off me, man. Like, watch out. Get off me. Like, get this dog off me. That's how a lot of women are. So what you looking for? Don't worry about it, man. Like, you know how many times I've been wanting to say that to women? So what you looking for? Man, don't worry about it. So what are you looking for? Like, women, they love to say that on dating apps. So what are you looking for on here? To smash? What you want me to say? Oh, I'm looking for a long-term relationship. But I tell women, hey, listen, I'm just seeing what things go. I'm not looking to rush in anything, but ultimately, if I meet the right woman, I'm open to some long-term. You got to give them a glimmer of hope. Let's be honest. Guys, let me say this, man. Most women that you meet, they know deep down that you don't want to be with them. This is a gem right here I'm about to drop for y'all. Most women that you meet and come into contact with, they know you don't want to be with them long term. So they try to force you to be with them. And they try to force you into a relationship by doing this. It's funny. It's literally funny. What they do is this is how women try to force you to be in a relationship with them. They'll leave some clothes or some stuff at your house. Time to eat. They'll leave like some underwear. They'll leave like some shoes, or they'll leave like an earring, and she'll say, "Hey, I think I left an earring there. You know you left that here. What you mean? Hey, I think I left my watch there." They love leaving earrings. I remember this one chick, she just took her around and put it on the table. I saw her too. I'm like, you gonna go out with one earring? And I remember she was leaving, I'm like, hey, you left your earring. She was like, oh, I didn't even realize. Yeah, I done caught you up. Trying to get a reason to move in. She leave one earring here, then she'll start leaving shoes. Then she'll start leaving clothes. Leave some underwear. Hey, I think I left my underwear there. I think I done left my suitcase there. I left my wardrobe there. And you're like, oh, okay, yeah, you did leave it there. And soon enough, she done infiltrated your whole base. She done moved in with you. You like, oh, now she there 3, 4, 5, 6 days. Now she done moved totally in. Now you sitting there like, oh, okay. Just sitting around and basically that's it. And she's infiltrated your life. And now she's making you pay for that sex. Guys, let me tell you something. Every single woman on this planet, if she is a female and she has a female reproductive organ, a system, she's looking to make some guy pay. Now, it might not be on the front end. She might get you on the back end. Most women do. Most women will get you on the back end. You be like, oh, yeah, everything going good. Then she'll pull the rug out. Where you see this going? Now, it's up to you to hold your ground. Because if you say, oh, I like how things are going right now, she'll pull back. Guys, let me tell you this. Women have, I personally have never been in a relationship or dated a woman whose car was totally clean. We're going to eat today, man. I've never, like, the vast majority, matter of fact, I can't even remember. I think one female, maybe one. But like when you look in their car, it's dirty. Chip bags and Cheeto bags and McDonald's hamburger wrappers. They got these little what do you call those things they put in the back mirror in the back of the thing? Little stuffed animals. Hats and stuff. Just memorabilia, just memories of what other women have, or the things that they've collected over their life. They just stuff it in there. Just hoarders. Literally. You looking for a relationship? Dude, man, relax. Like women say that, like, so what you look for a relationship? Dude, just chill out, man. Like, dang. Like, y'all, how many times I just want to tell, I mean, literally. You look for a relationship? Can't we just hang out and have a good time first, sweetheart? Sarah, Brittany, Emily, can we just hang out and have a good time? Relax, man. Oh, well, if you don't want a relationship, then I don't want to come around. Dude, I don't even know you like that. How do I know that you're the right girl? So here's the thing. So how about I tell you that I want a relationship, blow your back out, get some good top, and then when things ain't going well, I just get rid of you. Is that what you want me to tell you? A big reason why women are single and alone is because they want you to love them for them. Have y'all seen that mess? You gotta love me for me. You like, okay. I love you for you. And which means you can't hold them accountable for nothing. Literally nothing. So if you love a woman for her, what you're essentially saying is, no matter how big you get, no matter how lazy you get, no matter how bad your attitude is, I'm going to be there for you through thick and thin. Guys, women are lazy daters. A YouTuber said this recently. I was watching this video. Women are lazy daters. They feel like they don't got to call you. They feel like they don't got to initiate text. They feel like they don't have to like make any plans. They feel like, well, I'm a female, I'm a princess, so I don't gotta pay for no date. I don't gotta pay for the tip. I don't gotta text you first. You gotta put in all the effort. All this silly stuff. Like literally, lazy daters. Guys, man, I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't blame you for smashing these chicks and kicking them to the curb. Matter of fact, I advocate it. I advocate it. Smash them, keep them moving. Why not? Well, it's not a bad thing. Smash and I'm keep moving. I've literally conditioned myself. Smash, all right, keep moving. You want to hang out again, hit me up. If you ain't trying to hang out, I ain't about to be putting all this effort and texting you. So when can I see you again? Tell me when you free. Can I see you again? I'm thinking about you. You available tomorrow, baby? Your peace of mind is priceless. Shout out to John Hamm. Literally, it's priceless when it comes to women and just life. Guys, women are always scheming to try to get in a relationship. Like force you. Another way, well, y'all gotta watch out. Women force you to try to be in a relationship. They'll try to get you hooked not just through sex, but they'll tell you to take the condom off. We're gonna eat tonight, man. Y'all know we're gonna eat. They'll try to make you take the condom off. I was dealing with a woman a while back, and I'm going in and got the rubber on. She got mad and upset. Like, well, she get really upset. She just started to question, like, I remember she's like, I'm on birth control, right? And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, I just like to wear condoms. And she's like, okay. I never figured she's like, okay. And I'm like, yeah, like, because if they know if you go in raw, you would get hooked even more. Because if you wear rubber, what that means is you're protecting yourself, not just from children or STDs, you're actually protecting yourself from getting actually really attached. Because when you go in skin on skin contact, raw, you're gonna get attached to these women. Guys, it's not necessarily rare, but it's possible. I mean, but you go in raw on a girl, you're gonna start liking her a lot more than you actually do. Am I right or am I wrong? Give the last one a thumbs up. You go in raw on a female, you're gonna like her a little more. You're gonna tolerate goofiness a lot more when you go in raw. Because when you got a rubber on, you know subconsciously you're protecting yourself from her. And that's what women don't like. They don't like when you protect yourself. They're like, well, you don't want to give your all to me? No, I don't know you like that. You would be done burnt me. I done be done got to know of some child support, whatever it is. What's your name? Talk to us. Where you from?
Hey, Darius. My name is David. I live over in Washington. How you doing, man?
How's it going, David? I'm doing great.
Hey, so I had to call in, man, because I've been following your stuff for a couple of years now, and something just happened to me with this chick that I was actually talking to and fooling around with shortly before I found your material. So it was this girl who was separated from her husband, and they were getting a divorce, and we were fooling around for maybe like 6 months or so, and suddenly she was like, oh, I'm going to get back with my husband and try to work things out. So we stopped talking or whatever, and shortly thereafter I found your channel. But just the other day, she hit me up out of the blue, dude, on Facebook, and she goes, we had some mutual friends, and I had deleted them off my Facebook, and she goes, she opens up by saying, she goes, you didn't have to delete this person and this person from your Facebook. You could just block me. I don't talk to them anymore. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I haven't heard from you in months, several months. And I was like, I just replied, I was like, It's got nothing to do with you. I don't understand your sudden interest and why you're hitting me up now. And she said something like, it's because I think about you every day. It's not sudden or whatever. So I just didn't reply. Well, I ran into another mutual friend of hers and mine, and he just told me that he knows he still keeps in contact or whatever. And he goes, yeah, she lost her job, and her husband got his hours at work cut because of COVID, and so they lost their house, and they're living in a camper now. So everything you say is on the money, man. Like she lost her house and everything, and because she chose to go back with her husband, now she's hitting me up because now he looks like he's the less desirable one.
Yeah, and that's the thing, brother. Women are literally, guys, they are survivalists. That's just how women are. They cannot do on their own. They're miserable on their own. They're broke. They're horrible with money. They're emotional spenders. Like women, guys, women need us so bad. It just, I wish you guys would actually see like how much a woman needs you. Like they need us, man. Like this is why I don't sweat women. I don't go crazy. I don't cry over them. I don't, like, if they ghost me or whatever, I just know that like, guys, women are miserable creatures. Y'all understand that? Just think of this. They have all these emotions. They got their time in a month. They're filled with drama. They need constant stimulation. They only feel good about themselves when they're getting attention from other people, specifically us men. Just think about that life. You wake up and you're just seeking attention and validation to string guys along and play games. What type of life is that? Like, let's pause real quick. What type of life is that of an individual who just wakes up? Because that's what most women do. They wake up, throw on some makeup, throw on some leggings, and just seek attention. Post thirst traps, string guys along, plan dates, then cancel at the last minute. Act like they're interested in you, then ghost you. Guys, a woman will string you along for years, and she will not have any remorse. Like, just think of that life, dude. This is what I tell you, man. Man, I'm ruthless when it comes to women, because I know how ruthless they are with me. Go ahead, man. Talk to us.
Yeah, you're on the money, man. That's all I had to say. I just wanted to share that with you because it kind of fit in with everything you're talking about and stuff. So I just want to call in and say thanks for all your information, and your podcast and your YouTube channel are just absolutely on the money, bro. So keep it up.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate you for calling in.
Thank you.
Just think of that life, man. You just think of life. You got your phone. You just hoard a lot of guys up and you just waste their time. Well, that's a trash life. What a loser life to have. Well, I'm just gonna hoard up a whole bunch of guys. I know they want to have sex with me, but I'll just string them on for the attention. And then here's the funny thing about that. It's not even quality attention. It's not even quality attention. It's attention from dudes who just want to smash, but they're gonna act like they want to be nice to you. They want to act like, yeah, I like you and everything, and ooh, you go girl, hey beautiful. But at the end of the day, they just want to smash. And these women know that. So they're not even getting attention from a guy who's genuinely interested in them. They got a phone full of dudes on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. It's just toxic. What a loser life, man. I'm glad at least I get satisfaction off building something, because there's an ROI on the things that I build and I put effort in. Now, can you get some ROI, return on investment with a woman? Extremely rare. Do I get return on investment with my main chick? Of course, because I make her put in work. I literally force her to work. Not just how I force her, but I make sure, hey, you got to do some work when you're around me. So I get a return on investment with my main chick. Does that happen with a lot of chicks? No, it's very rare. It is extremely rare for you guys to find a woman who's submissive, who's not on no games, who's quality, who's not an attention seeker. Guys, man, it's so rare. That's why I do feel bad for a lot of dudes, man. I feel bad. Like, guys, this is not me just saying this. I feel bad for a lot of men. Because for most dudes, you would never experience a woman who's totally submissive, who's cooperative, who's not about drama, who's not an attention seeker, who's not about games, who hasn't been ran through. Most dudes would never experience that. There's how do I stay in my masculine frame if she's being very disrespectful? You get rid of her. That's what you do. Guys, if a woman disrespects you, just get rid of her. Right away. Don't even think about it. Don't hesitate. Guys, here's the thing. Here's the difference between an alpha male and a guy who's not really that experienced. And he's maybe alpha, but beta. Fringe alpha. Basically beta. What an alpha male does, he has an abundance mindset. So, give an example. For myself, I look for reasons to get rid of women who I'm dealing with. Some of y'all are like, what does that mean? I'll explain. My main chick, I'm looking for reasons every single day to get rid of her. Every time she's around me, I'm looking for reasons. She's watching too, most likely. I'm looking for reasons to get rid of you. But here's the thing. Here's the kicker about that. Not like I don't care about her. And you know what I maintain? I maintain a high level of attraction, a high level of respect. And she sticks around. Because I'm not settling for garbage. I have a high standard for any woman that I actually deal with. Because my time is way more valuable than any woman's time. Guys, your time as a man is far more valuable. Because women don't do nothing with their time. They're not creative. They go to their little job. And that's it. Guys, everything, you see these walls behind me? A man has built that. And if he didn't build it, he built a machine that's helped the walls that's behind me be built. My time is far more valuable than a woman's time. Period. Lazy creatures. That's what women are. Lazy individuals. Shout out to Mr. Jamil the King. I noticed once I fully focused on my path and purpose and ignored the women I was talking to, they kept begging for my attention through text. They said, yeah, like just sad. Beg through, hey, what you up to? Hey, just thinking about you. Hey, what you up? Just to string you along. Just to talk to you. Like, time wasters. Time wasters, guys. They don't bring nothing to your life. They just there to just waste your time. This is why I enjoy when women leave me. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be honest, man. I absolutely love when a woman leaves me. I love when she leaves me. I love when she doesn't want to be with me no more. I enjoy it. That just frees up more time on my end. Go ahead. Because here's the thing. I already know she's going to go with a freaking loser. She's going to go with a dude that's far less quality than me. I already know. Because you know why? Women will leave. Guys, let me tell you this. The reason why most women stop talking to you is because you didn't give them enough attention. I'm going to be honest. Guys, let me drop another gem for y'all, man. Okay? Let me be upfront and honest. The reason why most women stop talking to you guys, the number one reason why women ghost you is because you don't give them enough attention. Y'all understand that? Attention. If you don't text them a lot, if you don't talk to them, if you don't see how they're doing, if you don't check in on them, like a freaking kid. Like a kid. Baby, what you doing? Thinking about you? Bro, I'm thinking about making money. Here's the thing, even if you do that, what'll happen is she'll most likely ghost you anyway. She'll like, man, you too clingy. You too much. Seriously. The main reason why y'all get ghosted because you're not giving her enough attention or enough attention that she needs. And most women are narcissistic and they are sick in the head. So they're like, well, you didn't call me today, so you don't care about me. Bruh, what do you mean? I haven't heard from you all day. Okay? You can, like, that's what women are. They're like, I haven't heard from you all day. You can text me, can't you? Well, I want to know that I want reassurance. Bruh, man, anybody got time for that reassurance crap? Shoot me a text if I'm on your mind. Like, guys, let me say this. Women will sit around and they'll just be on their phone looking like, when is he gonna text me? Then they'll talk to their female friends and say, he hasn't texted me all day. This is how big of their ego is. I haven't heard from him all day. And you know what their friends will say? See, I told you he doesn't care about you. That's just so lame. A guy who cared about you, he'd be texting you every single hour. A guy who really loved you and a guy who wanted to be with you, he would text you good morning and good afternoon and you know what she'll say? Look what my boyfriend does. And her friend's boyfriend is most likely a weak beta dude. So of course he's gonna text her and blow her up. Send her memes and smiley faces and these silly filters with these dogs and these monkeys and cats. Get that crap out of here, man. No man on this purpose gonna send you filters and memes and with these dog faces and all this. Like, y'all know that dog filter? You know how many dudes? That's how you know dudes don't have no purpose. I see dudes on Instagram and different social media platforms. They with their girl, and you know it's not his idea to do that. He just got the dog filter and these little like hearts and stuff, and the female just sitting there on Snapchat. The female sitting there with the dude, and the dude's just like, hey, look, I finally get some consistent sex. And he just in the picture, knowing good well he don't really want to do that. But excuse me. But in order for him to continue to get sex, he got to be in those silly filters. Look at me and babe. Like, seriously. I've seen women on look at me and babe. And the dude's like in the background. I've even seen women like in a room. And they're sitting there like, hey, babe, say what's up to Snapchat. And the dude behind there, he like, oh, hey. You're like, look at babe. Look at babe. See? And the dude like in the background doing something. He like, oh, hi. Like, man, like, chill out, man. My maid chick is like that. Taking pictures of me while I'm sleeping. You like, I mean, it's cool, it's whatever. But then she sent it to me like the next day, like 2 days later. Look, babe, I caught you sleeping. And I look at the picture or whatever. I'm like, oh, well, you know, that's what women do. They're relationship driven. That's what they are. I'm not about to take a picture of my chick sleeping and send it to her in the morning or the next day and like, look, I caught you sleeping. Here I am. I don't got no shirt on. Shout out to my main chick if you're watching. And I'm sitting there laying like this, one arm like this. She done snap me and send it to me. Look, I caught you sleeping, babe. You're like, oh, okay. Ha ha ha. Like, that's what women are. Ooh, that's what women are, man. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Call the show 630-618-7110, man. Let's eat. Let's eat. How can you be on your purpose doing stuff? Literally, how I'm gonna be on my purpose now? And that's the thing. That's why alpha males, dudes on our purpose, they're usually single. Women go for dudes, betas, who don't really have a purpose like that. They might got their 9 to 5. They can get a female a few trinkets, but ultimately, a woman wants a dude who's gonna make his life about her. This is why they get relationships. That's why, guys, this is why you notice. Keep it 100. Alpha males, dudes who have a real purpose in life, who are builders and creators, they can rarely keep like a girlfriend That's because it's not that they're not good dudes. It's not that they're not like quality. It's not that they don't have swag or charisma. It's the fact that he cannot give all this female this attention. I can't do that. I can't give a woman all that attention. What man can give a woman all that attention and text all the time and talk to her on the phone and see how she's doing and baby, what you up to? I'm thinking about you. You're on my mind. I don't got time for that. Listen, ladies, if you listening, men who have a purpose and a mission, we can't sit around and sit on the phone all night and text you and send you different, tag you in different posts on social media. We don't got time for that mess. We got to build. We got to go out there and hunt. That's the thing women don't understand. You want to ghost a dude or get rid of a guy and say, well, he don't care about me. He don't love me. Why didn't you text me all day? Because I'm out here hunting. I'm in the snow. I'm in the sleet. I'm in the rain. I'm in at extremely hot temperatures. Hunting. Improving my life. Because guess what? If I stop improving my life, you know what you're going to say? And if I do decide to make my life all about you, like a beta male would, what'll happen is she'd be like, well, you changed. You're too clingy. You're overly emotional. I don't know, something about you. I think we need space. I just have, we just at two different places in our life. No, we're not. This is why, guys, you can never go wrong with focusing on your purpose, your mission, making money, building, touching other men, growing financially, emotionally, mentally, and physically. Because a woman gonna leave you for some goofy anyway. Guys, let me tell y'all something, man. The women who have left you, the vast majority, I'm gonna be honest, and I don't know, majority of you guys I don't know from Adam Housecat. The women who have left you, they left you because you didn't give them that much attention. Or you didn't give them the attention that they wanted. Because women, let me tell y'all something, man. This is what's crazy. Just think if a woman right now, she has 10 dudes on her phone. She has 10, matter of fact, we can be nice. Let's just say a woman has 5 dudes in her phone giving her attention right now. 5 beta males who are texting her, good morning, beautiful. Hey, sexy, just thinking about you. Look at this, look what I found. I saw this article, it made me think about you. She got 5 beta males in her phone that's giving her all this praise and all this attention. Then here you come and you set yourself apart. You get in a relationship with her. Now she don't got no more beta males. So all that attention she was used to getting, not getting anymore. Now that one guy, you got to give her all that attention. Because if you don't give it to her, guess what? She's like, man, my beta males, where'd they go? All those dudes I had. And let's be honest, most women will keep those beta males in their phone for a rainy day. Just keep them there. Same with a different name or a different number. Pizza Hut. Guys, women will save your name under Pizza Hut, Home Depot, Burger King, job number 2. They'll save you under Crystal, Sarah, Brittany, Angela, Kelsey, all these different names. You like, oh. And it's all these beta males. So guess what? You got to essentially compete with all these dudes that's used to giving her attention and validation and praise. Now it's only you. So you trying to work, you trying to do everything you got to do and, make stuff happen. And she like, man, I ain't getting no more attention. I don't feel good enough about myself. Oh my God, I feel so horrible about myself. I'm not getting attention and validation. So let me start posting pics again on social media. That's how they do. Let me start posting pics and selfies on Instagram and let me start posting different statuses on Facebook. Subliminal status about attention. Man, I was with a chick years ago. Did that silly mess. Posting different statuses subliminally. I'm like, and I text her, hey, what's this about? She's like, oh, it's nothing. I'm just posting something. And you look like, maybe you're in a relationship. You're like, all right, whatever. Just posting subliminal silly stuff, rocking your brain. And guess what? You trying to worry about, is that about me? What's going on? Baby, you okay? Is that post about me? Who are you talking about? And she said, oh, I'm just talking about a family member or somebody a while. Somebody just, I thought it was cool. And guess what? When you shift your focus on her and her mess and her silly antics, what's going to happen is it's going to deter you from what you need to focus on. So I tell you, man, those relationships, man, bruh, only thing I want my main chick to do is please me and serve me. That's it. I ain't trying to hear all about these silly games and antics. If some happen in a death in the family, okay, I console you a little bit. But after that, that's it. Your grandmother, your father, your uncle, your niece, your brother, they dead. Straight up and down. They gone. I'm not trying to me. I could care less about a woman's problems because she doesn't care about mine. I don't care about her problems. Now, if it's something really, really dire and she my main chick, we together, okay, I'll analyze and I'll do whatever needs to be done, or I'll see what needs to be done. And a lot of times, a woman's problems that she has in her life, 99% of the time, she's inflicted on herself. Self-inflicted. All the issues, guys, let me tell y'all something, man. All the issues a woman has gone through in her life, all the debt she's incurred, all the weight she's gained, love handles, double chin, all that stuff she's incurred on her own. I'm not about to bail you out of your mess. Student loan debt, $20,000, $30,000, $50,000. And women don't want to tell you this stuff. Oh, I'm just such a good girl. They come into your life, they give you some head. You smash, and after that, it's like, all right, that's it. And they expect you to do everything. Like, haven't y'all noticed that? Like, when you get with a woman, like, you smash real quick, you smash a few times, y'all hook up, then she just sit there like, okay, so what's next? What you mean what's next? You don't want, like, that's why I laugh at women. Like, I told my main chick, and I said, listen, you want a relationship. You wanted this mess. Guys, y'all got to tell these chicks that. I wanted to hook up as a man. I wanted to smash and have sex and have a good time. You wanted this relationship, woman, female. So what you need to do is you need to figure out a way, whatever you need to do, to keep me interested so I can stay engaged in this relationship. Do things, plan dates. This was funny. This is what I find so funny about women. They want relationships so bad, right? Am I right or am I wrong? These women want relationships so bad, but they don't want to put in the work. They just say, oh, I want a relationship. Have you noticed that? I want a relationship. I want something long term. And you're like, okay. So if you want something long term, how are you going to get it? How are you going to sustain that relationship, female? Oh, well, the man got to do all the work. So you're telling me you want something, but you want another? Oh my God, dude. Listen, the more I talk, the more deeper I go. I can't believe this, man. I can't believe this, man. Wow. I can't believe it. I'm going to eat tonight. You're telling me as a woman, you want a relationship, something long term. As a man, I'm just trying to hang out, have sex, have a good time, and whatever case it be. So as a woman, if you want a relationship, don't say, I'm looking for something long term. And then expect me, the man, to do all the work to keep the relationship going. Guys, man, this is sick. This is sick, dude. I'm looking for something long term. I want all these different things. You don't want to make no plans. You barely want to cook and clean, but you want a long-term relationship. What you gonna do to keep my interest? Well, or if you ask a woman, so ask a woman this. So what you bring to the table? Um, uh, they'll get real mad, guys. If you want a woman to ghost you, just ask us what you bring to the table. So what you bring to the table relationship, or just ask a woman. So what separates you from every other woman? Well, I'm funny. No, you're not. Jesus, no, no, no. I've personally never met a funny woman in my life. Now I had a couple female family members crack a few jokes, but then after that it got boring. But as far as a funny woman, they're not funny. You maybe got a couple funny comedians like Monique. She overweight and plus size. Other than that, I mean, Monique is pretty good. I'll give Monique her credit. Other than that, I've personally never really met or seen a funny female. This is why females don't sell out comedy shows. I went to a comedy show and saw my cousin this past summer, and I see this female, and she's on stage. They had like it was like 7 dudes, and then this female come up. She's supposed to be the grand finale, the grand act. She come up on stage like, mind you, all 7 dudes was funny. She come on stage, she got time. She like, ooh, I can't tell you, boy. These men is something else. All they do is want to hook up. I'm like, come on, man. This is like they have nothing funny. All it is about hooking up. These men something else. Or they talking about they bad kids. These kids something else. These kids, these men, these kids, these men. Again, going right back to relationships that they said they wanted themselves. Listen, man. Where we at? Shout out to Mr. Frank Williams for contributing 10 shekels. P-Town Stang says the best advice not only to help with dating women, but also and more importantly, self-improvement and stand on your purpose. Thanks for all you do. Shout out to Mr. P-Town Stang. Love you, man. Amir Brown, it's true. I only met a handful of women in my life who were submissive. Like, man, guys, straight up and down, these women, like a handful. You understand? Like, dude, here's what's funny. I've been with a lot of women. I talked to a lot of women. I personally have met, and I can name these chicks that was like straight up submissive. Well, one chick, I forgot her name. Wait, shit, what was her name? Dang, what's that chick name? Samantha. She was a submissive chick. I'm talking about 100%. I ain't talking about no semi-submissive. What was the other chick name? I think Sarah. So we got Sarah, Samantha, and like these other chick, they was part-time submissive. Like if there's something go their way, they're like, man, I ain't being submissive no more. So it was a lot of chicks that was like part-time, like they'll fabricate submission just to get your attention. I said in the video, women will fabricate submission to get your attention. Now my main chick, he's extremely submissive. She's the most submissive out of all women I've been with. And guys, I'm 32. I am 32 years of age. And this is you guys are listening to a guy who's been with a lot of women, who's talked to a lot of women. Now I've been overseas, that's a different story. It's submissive women all there. But I'm talking about in America. I talked to way more women than you guys will probably ever talk to in your life. Dealt with, dated, whatever. Silliness. Games, not submissive. They'll play like they submissive. Then they'll like when something don't go away, they're like, oh, I ain't doing it. Then they gone. When they gotta fully submit and follow your lead, then they, oh, I ain't doing it. I'm out of here. That's why these chicks is lonely, man. Lonely, broken, ran through, and broke. Kane R. Highland says, haha, women get surprised when you ask them that because they're that entitled to think it's it's only about what we bring to the table. Women aren't funny. They're good to laugh at, though. Like, literally. They just so entitled. Just like, oh, well, what you bring to the... Like, they just want you to bring everything. That's why dudes is like, man, I ain't being in a relationship. That's why, guys, you got so many dudes who pumping and dumping. And I'll smash you and keep it moving. Because guess what? Guys, women, if any woman's watching, let me tell y'all this, man. I'm going to drop some heat for y'all women, and I don't have to do this. I really don't have to do it. Let me drop y'all some heat. A man knows pretty much right away if he's going to most likely get in a relationship with you. He knows. He knows. Now, it might take him like maybe a couple times y'all hanging out but he knows like, this is a chick I probably want to get in a relationship with or be with potentially. Now, he'll try you out just to see, if you good to go. But us men pretty much know. My main chick, I pretty much knew. But then I have to try her out a little bit, and guess what? Boom. Didn't take long. So all you women who are single, guess what? Men know that you're a liability. We know. You're single because you don't bring nothing to a positive to a man's life. I can tell a woman's toxic. Guess what? I'll slide her over real quick at night, smash, and say, I gotta go to work. See ya. I don't got no issues with doing that. That's why most of you women, ladies, if you want to be seen during the daytime with a man, here's what you do. You act submissive, you get in the gym, you be friendly, and you be fun to be around. See, ladies, most of you will never hold a man's hand in the daytime. You would never do that because you're overweight, because you have a bad attitude, because you don't submit. This is why you would never be seen at the mall with a man. You would never go through a grocery store. You would never walk hand in hand because you're overweight. You're fat. You stink. You have a bad attitude. Here's the thing. It might hurt you women that I'm saying this, but it's the truth. I'm not white. You want to be white? You want to be Asian, dude? You want to be Hispanic? You want to be Indian? You want me to be from the Middle East? What you want me to be? Because I'm black, you think, yeah, because I'm a black male. A lot of women think that, man, this dude just bitter. No, I'm telling you the truth because I work with men of all races. This is what women don't want to. This is what women don't want to hear. I work with millionaires. If you listening, ladies, I work with surgeons. I work with doctors. I work with dentists. I work with university professors who consult me for advice. I know what I'm doing and I know what men want. Ladies, I'm just not talking to like a guy who's like a next door guy. Now, I've talked to guys who, weren't that affluent, but and they're, they got the assistance that they needed. But I talk to individuals who are well off, as well as guys who are coming up and trying to do something positive. Black men, white men, Hispanic, Asian, all across the globe. I've talked to many models, male models I've talked to. Ladies, I'm telling you what they want. Get in the gym. Be submissive. Drop your attitude, learn how to cook, and learn how to clean. If you don't do that, you will stay single and you will be miserable, alone, and stuck seeking attention from losers who you don't want to be with. It's your choice. It's your choice. It's your choice, ladies. It's all on you. If you want a quality man, do what needs to be done. You can't just show up and say, well, I want a relationship. Get out of here with that. I'll blow your back out, pull your hair, and keep it moving. Silliness, man. I could care less if you ghost me. Ghosting me, what does that mean? Ghosting me means nothing. I love getting ghosted. I love women ghost me. What that mean? What does ghosting me mean? It means nothing. Because that means I could just insert another chick. See, ladies, I'm giving you the blueprint. If you don't want to listen, you're going to be single and alone, and you will have no man to call your own, and you're going to go to sleep with those cats and dogs and goldfish, and you're going to be sitting there drinking wine for here to eternity, or to the higher power comes home. Or natural disaster wipes us away. Or asteroid comes down and cracks us open and we gone. You're gonna be alone. You can say, oh man, you just bitter. Nope, because I got what I want. I get the women that I want, and I help me get the women that they want. I sleep well because I get submission and cooperation every single time. See, here's the thing. You know a woman is quality when she is looking forward to pleasing you. Have y'all dealt with women like that? And it's not too many women out there like that. But a woman who's looking forward to please you, or I should say a woman who's quality, she'll text you and tell you what she's gonna do to you when you get there, or do for you. She's gonna make plans. She's gonna volunteer. Listen, my main chick did my laundry this past weekend. I didn't even know I had those many dirty clothes. I know I had some because I just throw them in the basket. She's like, "Oh, I'm in the morning. I'm going to do your dirty. I'm going to do your laundry." I said, "I got laundry." Quality, huh? Some of you ladies will listen to that like, "Ew, I ain't doing no man laundry." This is why you single, dummy. This is why you're alone, loser. This is why dudes are running through you, kicking you to the curb, and you've been single practically your entire life. This is why you can't keep a man past 2 months. Loser. But here's the thing. You can slide through my place. I can smash you out. I can recommend you to one of my guys. They smash you out. You can just get passed along. I've done it many times. Ladies, I know you lonely. You don't get the man you want because you don't submit. Guys, let me tell you something. That word submission, submit, cooperate, that irks women. It makes them angry. That word submission, cooperation, it makes them angry. They don't like that. Cooperate what? What you mean? I don't got to do that. Yep, that's why you're single. How you want to be with a man, but you want to run the show? Grow up. That's the thing. Women, they want a relationship, but they want to run the show. Haven't you noticed that, guys? Keep 100. Women want a relationship, but they want to run the show. You can't run the show when you're in a relationship. Because why would a man want to be with a guy? Why would a man who respects himself, who values himself, want to be with a woman who's in control of him? That's misery. There's no way I'm gonna say, I'm in a relationship just for a woman to control me, just for a woman to have say so over everything, just for her to boss me around, just to withhold sex. It's pointless. Guys, make sure you like the stream. Give it a thumbs up. A lot of women don't even want to spend time with you, just want your money, try to get the most out of you. I'm be honest, there's a lot of women that will do. Guys, I'm be honest. It's guys. I'm gonna be honest, man. It's not a lot of genuine quality women out there. Most women are broken. They're broke and they're alone. So what they want to do is just get what they can out of you. Let me see what I can get out of them, and I'm on to the next. Straight up and down, Jeff. I'm keeping it real. Most women they just want to see what they. Let me see if I can get. Let me see if I can get a place to live. Oh, he ain't gonna let me live with him. Well, I ain't giving him no sex. Okay, what you mean? I thought you was single and independent. Yeah, I am. But if you want these cookies, cookies, you mean spoiled rotten milk? Those old cookies, that's not cookies. Seriously. They say cookies or all cookies that you gave to another man. Guys, no woman can, I'm not pleased over sex. I'm not. I'm not. Because they've given it to everybody. I could see if it was something sacred. Mm. Uh, Social media don't ruin women. Social media has it ruined women, but it exposed them. It really because I remember like as far as I can remember, it's before social media. Like women was cooperative for the most part. Like I never got really flaked. Like yeah, women was cooperative. But then you start dealing with women now. You're like man, like it's exactly David Quadri. Most relationships to do is beta. Even if you try to set some groundworks, guys, I keep telling you, the reason why they ghost you is because you too alpha. You have a backbone. A woman will leave you for a simp any day. A woman will leave you for a simp, a guy who's gonna worship her. This is why, like alpha males, we single for so long. Women ask, why are you single? It's like, what you mean why I'm single? Why are you single? It's because women don't want to submit and cooperate. What you mean cooperate? Yep, right there. What you mean by submissive? Right there. This is why I was single for so long. You're attractive. You're a tall guy. You're successful. Why are you single? Do you really want me to tell you why? Do you really want me to tell you? One, I have no issue with getting sex, so I don't seek out relationships. And two, a woman has to show me why she's worth my time and attention. She has to prove to me. Why I should give my validation to her. That's what it really is. Validation. These women need it. They can't go without it. I got a girlfriend, but I'm in control and I wear the pants. She does what I tell her. Exactly. She got the black diamond. That's how it should be. You have a girlfriend, guess what? You in control. I tell her what to do. And that's the reason. Most women, they don't, guys, most women don't want a relationship. What they want is a guy who's going to do whatever he said, who's going to do whatever she says him to tell him to do. Excuse me. That's what she wants. She wants a beta weak loser. If you don't do whatever I say, then I don't want that. I don't be in no relationship like that. Yes, for what? For some sex? I can smash you out and be at peace. Guys, let me tell you this. Once you know the blueprint and know how to get sex, it's nothing. It's easy. Like, it's so easy. You save yourself a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of frustration, a lot of hurt. That's the thing. Women want a sucker. And it's just a lot of suckers out there. But then they're never really satisfied with that sucker. Guys, give the live stream a thumbs up if you haven't already. Give it a like. I know I went in today, but it was much needed. Just sick. Look at successful people. They're not really in relationships like that. Yeah. Guys, a relationship is cool. I'm going to say this. A relationship with a woman is a good thing. Because I'll be the first one because I'm in one. But as long as you're running the show, as long as she's submitting, as long as she's cooperating, as long as she's doing whatever she's told, as long as she's pleasing and serving you, that's the only time you get in a relationship. The only time. And as long as she respects you to the highest degree. Practically a robot. I'm gonna be honest. Practically, she has to be a robot. Because me personally, I don't want a woman to think on her own. Don't think for yourself. This is gonna be some next level stuff I'm about to get y'all. Let me tell you something. When a woman thinks for herself, she will always 9 times out of 10 make a bad decision. You understand that? When a woman thinks for herself, 99 times out of 100, it's going to be a silly, goofy, dumb decision she's going to regret because women don't think long term for the most part. They think short term and their decisions are based on emotion. That's what it is. Their decisions are based on emotion. So, anytime you get in a relationship with a woman, you're literally saving her. You're saving her from her own destruction. Because they just sit around and look like, well, I feel like doing this today. No plan, no thought, no direction. I just feel like doing it. I feel. You're like, why you do that? I don't know. I just feel like having a baby by him. I don't know. I just feel like getting pregnant by a loser today. Well, today I just feel like spending all my money in my bank account. Why you do that? I don't know. I just wasn't feeling good. Today I was feeling kind of bad. But yes, it's terrible to allow women that type of freedom and let them start thinking because they have terrible ideas. That's what I think. Giving a woman a train of thought or some freedom, you're like, dude, that's horrible. A woman having free race, she gonna do. You know why? Because it's not just because of emotion. It's because she is she basically has no accountability. So anything that happens with her, she can get bailed out by the government, by the law enforcement, by the prison system, and above all, she gets bailed out by simps. Simps are the number one bailout for any woman. Look at Russell Wilson and Sierra. Simps will bail any woman out. That's why you look at the dating landscape, you're like, man. That's why most alpha males, most dudes with a backbone who respect themselves, who don't worship women, who expect to be respected to the highest degree, almost always are single because the vast majority of women ain't trying to submit. They ain't trying to listen. They ain't trying to make no plans. Shout out to Julian Glasser, great to see you. They ain't trying to do nothing. They just basically like, well, I'll have sex with you. Now you got to do all the work. That's the typical woman. I'll have sex with you, but you got to do all the work. They want your resource just for talking on the phone and texting. Man, I had a chick do that to me a while back. She was like, um, she's like, I remember I was texting this girl, good looking girl, right? And I never knew, I never seen it in my life. This is how entitled women are. She texted me. She sent me you know how Cash App has it? Like you can like request money. She requested $500 for texting on the phone. And I'm like, yeah, I know you. I'm looking like, wait a minute. First, like when it came across my screen, I was like, dang, somebody sent me $500. I was like, man, okay. Then I looked at it again, and I'm like, wait a minute. This girl requested 500. The audacity with these females. She requested $500 just for me to talk. I said, you know what, man, this is sick. But guess what? That's the vast majority of women. Not all women, because there are some gems. But I'm just gonna be honest, man. I hate to break the news. I hate to break the news to you guys, but yes, there are quality women out there, but the vast majority. If you want me to give you a rough estimate as far as percentage wise of women who are just a headache, ticking time bomb, liability, bad attitude, they want to do it their way. I'll just say in America, it's 9 out of 10 women. 9 out of 10 women. That's 90%, man. So you got that small 10% of women. Matter of fact, I could say about 5%. I'm gonna be honest. I'd give about 5%. Let's say 10%. Who are gonna cooperate, who are gonna submit, who are gonna follow your lead, who ain't gonna be on no goofiness, who not gonna give you no attitude, who are gonna be your peace, who's gonna come around and be willing to just give you overall peace and comfort and feminine companionship. Like a good 5-10% women in the United States. And I'll be honest, man. I'm not even joking with y'all. I'm not trying to just throw a good 5 to 10% of women. Trash, man. Guys, listen. We haven't even got to the broke part, where most women are just don't even got no money to their own name. This is why they come and uh, they just expect you to buy everything. I'm talking about before women. I'm in the line to go see a movie, and I'm thinking we going Dutch. I buy my ticket. She invite me, but she sit there and go to the sack. So I gotta pay for her little $5 to $6 movie. Then when she gotta pay for her ticket, she's sitting there with an attitude in the movies like this for $6. Literally sitting there like, and I look to my left like, what's wrong with you? Like, see, that's how you know women don't want to do anything. The vast majority of women. The vast majority of women don't care about providing any sort of value for a man. They don't care about any of that. Only thing they care about is basically playing games. They just care about manipulating the guy and walking over him. This is the average female. Specifically black chicks, but that's a different story. That's a whole little segment. And a lot of dudes will say, why should I put up with this mess? Why should I go through this? What am I getting out of this deal? What am I getting from you? Just sex? That ain't nothing. You gave it to a whole bunch of dudes. You look at the dating and mating landscape for most men, it is a dumpster fire. It's trash for most men. Like if you still out here and you dealing with women in their 30s or 40s, bruh, you gonna have a headache because they set in their ways. They ain't trying to listen. They've been ran through. They ain't trying to submit. They've been dudes done abused them mentally, physically, verbally. You get with these women that's in their 30s and 40s, you're already getting a bad deal as it is. On top of that, they're gonna try to make all of a sudden they know their worth. All of a sudden, so you're already a depreciated asset, but all of a sudden you know your worth, and you're just this. Uh, I'm a woman who has standards now. Why you have standards when your best years? Why you have standards when you was spreading your legs for that loser, for that Pookie Ray Ray guy? But you only have standards when it comes to when you are in need, when your children are bad, when you tired of working, when you 30, 40, 50, you got standards now. All of a sudden you want a man who's going to provide you with a better life. All of a sudden, why would he do that? And so when you look at the modern woman, she's just trash. Not every woman. I always say not every. 90% women. Just trash. There's a small 10% of women who are actually quality. And dudes, once they get with those chicks, they that's it. Those chicks get locked up. Guys, it's a reason why these women are single. Because they're not quality. You telling me out of all these dudes these women got at their disposal, you telling me you're still single and alone? You telling me you're still miserable? You're telling me you can't find a guy? All those dudes, it's not that she can't find a guy. It's number one, the guys that she don't want her. The guys that she actually wants to hopefully be in a relationship with long term, those dudes, they too high of quality. Got ladies, if you listening, a dude who's attractive, fit in his shape, he'll smash a chick who ain't all that. Let's say he's a 9 out of 10 all the way around. Looks, money, styles, like he'll smash a chick who's a 6 out of 10 on the low. He'll smash a chick who's a 5 out of 10. He'll dip down on a rainy day, you know what I mean, trying to get his pipe wet real quick. But he'll smash a chick on lower than him. But when it comes to dating you, being in an actual relationship long term, he ain't trying to be with you, dude. He look at you like what you thought this was. And this is why most women are single. Another big reason. Ladies, if you are overweight, be with a man who's overweight. If you are broke and you live with your you sleeping on the couch or somewhere, you sleeping in a motel or whatever the case may be, Be with the guy who doesn't have anything. Be with those guys. If you're the type of woman who doesn't own a gym membership, be with the guy who's lazy. If you're the type of woman who doesn't pay for anything, who just wants to just be with a guy who's lazy and broke. Stop trying to leech off successful quality men. You lazy bums. That's what most women are. You lazy bum. Stop trying to ruin other men's life because your life ruined. Because you can't get a quality man, so you're going to try to latch on and just suck him dry. Stop trying to do that to a man. Stop. Because it's just gotten out of hand. Quality men ain't trying to deal with that mess. Go deal with a bottom feeder, Ray Ray Pookie, or some loser. You got men out here building their lives. Physically, financially, mentally. And you want one of those men and you ain't built nothing. Only thing you've built is nothing. Oh, and the only thing you built was debt. And body count. And weight. Leave men alone like that. And if you want to deal with those guys for quality, just understand, listen, I'm here for a short time. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Because those men ain't going to be with you. Ladies, I'm telling you right now. We going to nail you and get rid of you. Just say, listen, ladies, let me say this. If you are a strong and independent woman, you don't want to listen to no man, you got a bad attitude, whatever, okay, let me have fun with you. Let me smash real quick. Let me smash you 2-3 times. We can set up a session at night where I don't have to be around you like that for that long. I don't want you to sleep over my place. I don't want you to leave nothing. Come through. Let me smash. And I keep it moving. That's it. But don't try to come in my life, or I should say a man who's quality, and think, well, I'm just going to show up, I throw him some makeup. I done seen women with big bumps on their face. Literally. Like bumps full of pus. And they just throw the makeup. I'm going to eat till I fall asleep. Y'all see my eyes getting heavy, man. Make sure y'all support the church, man. I'm on autopilot now, so whatever come out, just come out. Straight up and down, I'm on autopilot. Literally bumps on their face. They just brushing over with makeup. I've sat by women, I look and you look like, and you just can easily just pat. You can squeeze pus, and they just put makeup over that. And they think oh my God, man, whatever high power, who I don't know, please. Why did you do this to us? Us men, we've been working hard, man. We've been putting in work, and you leave up with these Martians? You leave us with this mess? You leave us with women who are, quite frankly, like eating a dirt sandwich. Why did you leave us like this? I've seen women, guys. I've talked to women, and women said, "Oh, I don't text guys first." I said, what? I don't text first. And they wonder why they're on multiple dating apps. Have y'all seen that? Women on multiple dating apps. This dating app, that dating app, that dating app, that dating app, this one. And it was on all these different dating apps. Clearly, you're not quality. Clearly, you can't keep a man's attention. It's just gotten sad, man. It really has. Bro, careful with some Asian women. They can transform from ogres to these idol models with the power of makeup. A lot of rich men prefer to be with a hot broke woman. A lot of rich men actually prefer to be with a broke woman. Of course. You got listen. You got dudes traveling overseas, man. That's just you. If you know that's like you got American dudes like man, I'm traveling overseas to get submission and cooperation and femininity. That's sad, dude. Like straight up and down. That's just sad, man. Traveling to foreign countries to get submission, to get cooperation, to just what does it feel? What does it feel like to be around a quality woman? To be around. Like I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't blame dudes who going overseas. I don't, go right ahead. Because you know why? You know how I know. You know why I don't blame dudes going overseas, and a lot of these other dating coaches do. Like, man, you go overseas, you will lose it. Nope. You know why I know? I've been overseas to many countries. I've been overseas, and I dealt with those women firsthand. See, these other dating coaches say, man, you don't have no game if you want to go overseas. No, that's not the case. No. These dudes ain't been, they don't even own a passport. You understand? These dudes, they don't even own a passport. So if you feel like, I'm not getting submission and femininity and a quality woman where I live in my state, county, whatever the case may be, I'm just going to get my passport and go over there. Go right ahead because you know how I know. I experienced that. I was in the military. I've been to many foreign countries. Quality, submission, femininity. I'm not trying to make no big ogre who got a job, who got a degree. Why would women who go to school and get jobs primarily they do it because they don't want to submit to a man. That's the number one reason. I go to school. I don't gotta. Haven't you noticed that these chicks who got degrees? I don't gotta listen. Even white chicks. It ain't just black females with no PhD. It's white chicks, Hispanic chicks, Asian chicks. These females who got degrees, I don't gotta listen to them. I gotta the higher education, because she went to school, so she wouldn't have to listen to a man. So why on earth she just want to listen to one all of a sudden? She doing it because she'll fake submission, like I said earlier in the stream, to get some resources, to get your validation. Women are good at that. Trash, man. Listen, guys, to close this out, man. Guys, make sure y'all give it a thumbs up. Close this out. I just want to let you guys know that to keep your head up, there are a small percentage of women who are quality, who are submissive, who are feminine, who are fun to be around. There's a small percentage. And you can tell. You can just tell. You can just tell. It's mind blowing the type of trash that's out there. And we want to say, so where are the good men at? Good men don't want to deal with no trash, man. Quality men don't want to deal with the headache. Submission, cooperation, and pleasure and femininity. If you ladies don't give that, I'm glad you cry yourself to sleep with that cat. I'm grateful because you deserve it. You don't want to be a lady. You don't want to be feminine. You don't want to be submissive. Cry yourself to sleep next to that dog, next to that cat. do it. I love to see it. I love to hear about it. I love it. I want it. I only train and teach and consult men to respect themselves to the highest degree and to deal with women who worship them. Yes, ladies, there's no queen and goddess here. You understand? The men I consult and teach, we teach women how to submit and cooperate and follow our lead. Period. And if you don't want to do that, you will be left alone. Because, ladies, here's the thing. Us men, we don't mind being alone. Matter of fact, we accomplish way more in solitude. Ladies, you lose your mind if you don't get that relationship. If you don't like being alone, this is why you hoard up a whole bunch of guys in the friend zone. What a trash life that you're living. Oh, I don't really like them like that, but we can be friends. What type of loser life person would do that? Yeah, we can be friends. You just go out just using guys, and what a loser. I'm gonna hoard up a lot of dudes so I just lead them on. This is why women don't like what I teach. This is why they don't like what I teach when I bring up different situations with you guys for the main channel. They don't like that because they're like, oh well, he's teaching guys and training them how to spot a manipulative woman. So he's teaching guys to spot women who waste their time. This is why women don't like that. They don't like my content because it gives us the upper hand, and it ultimately puts us in a better position. So we can meet a quality woman. So we can meet and interact with women who are feminine. Ladies, whatever you might be going through right now, I hope it gets 10 times worse. I could care less. Because you have it far easier than a man. Listen, if you ladies are listening, here's what I want you to do if you want a quality man. Cook, clean, that's easy. Be feminine, or be nice, be kind, and get in the gym. Get in the gym. Lazy, overweight pigs, get in the gym. Cook, clean, suck, get in the gym. That's all you have to do. You don't got to go out there and grind. All you have to do, cook, clean, suck, get in the gym. Some of you women say, I ain't doing all that. Do you know how easy that is? You already cooking clean. I hope so. You already suck losers off. So only thing you have to do is actually just get in the gym. Man, y'all females lazy, man. You deserve everything you get. And then some. Other than that, guys, make sure you guys stay positive. Understand that there are submissive. Trust me, there's submissive women out there. There's quality women out there. Few and far between, but there is. There is. I promise you. But you got to keep your head up. You got to stay positive, and you got to stay motivated, and you got to stay on your purpose and grind. Because I guarantee you, when you actually, guys, let me say this. When you actually meet that quality feminine woman, it's like a breath of fresh air. I'm going to keep it 100. I'm not saying women are the end all be all of your life, but when you meet that feminine quality woman, it is a breath of fresh air. You're like, man, I can, woo. You probably want to settle down with the chick right away. And that's how it be. You're like, man, I think I'm going to keep this chick. Because it's not a lot of feminine women out there. Now watch out, because a lot of women will fake femininity just to get your validation and resources. Be on the lookout. You always got to keep testing these chicks. But all in all, there's not a lot of feminine women left. It's just masculine bulldogs who weigh 200 plus pounds walking around like they the boss with a degree. That's what most women are about. 200-pound bulldogs walking around like they on top of the world. They just walking. Take that degree and go somewhere else. Because the reason why most women want to get married is because they want the husband to take on that debt. That's for another story. Love you guys. Make sure you like the stream. I know we was cooking from start to finish. Shout out to TJ McAvoy Jensen for showing up. All you brothers. Make sure you guys become an Apex Predator members. Appreciate all the men who's the support. We out of here.